So, it seems that Ian Flynn has pretty much ruffled some feathers lately, especially when it comes to two of the most popular characters in IDW Sonic, that being Tangle and Whisper, along with a new character that's pretty much been in the background, but we have yet to really see in action, I should say, until now. And lately, if not recently, in the more newest, well, not more newest, but basically the newest, I'm trying to find my words here, the newest issue of IDW Sonic, there seems to be, a couple of situations happening between, Tangle and Whisper, and then there's an ending which has really ruffled a lot of folks the wrong way. Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Unless Sega basically said, yeah, use this issue, get rid of these characters, unless they brought that down, I don't think anything's going to happen. Now, I'm not going to say much about what happens. I'm pretty sure anybody that's got the newest issue that has come out this month or it's scheduled to come out this month, they pretty much know what's going on. They pretty much have read and seen what's happened. But I'm here to let you know that even if he was to do this, it wouldn't be permanent. It would not be permanent. And I know some of you are thinking, hey, you're talking about a guy that, you're talking about a guy that made Sally into a robotic, weaponized slave of Eggman for almost 2 years. And yes, that is true. He did do that. He didn't have to, but he did. And I can understand concerns. I can understand concerns about that. I also know that some of you believe that, what he did with the metal virus is just another example of him doing things that would basically upset the fans. And you'd be right about that too. But here's the thing though. I don't think Sega would allow anything to happen to any of the characters in the comic that are, that have ties to the video games, as of late. I don't think they'll let anything happen. I don't think IDW would let anything happen. And besides, we all know that if you're going to off characters, you pretty much, in a way, have to save it for a bigger issue, not just some random issue. Now, do I expect the characters Tangle, Whisper, and this what's her name, Lanie, the girl lamb, if you will? Do I expect them to be okay? Absolutely, absolutely. Why? Here's the thing. What happened with these three girls is basically the same thing that happened with Tails, Amy, and Sonic, and they found a way out. Now, did Tangle experience it once trying to help them? Yeah, she and Belle experienced it once trying to help them. There is no doubt about that. And again, you're involving characters that have ties to Sonic games. Basically have been approved by Sega to be in these games, to be referenced in these games. Mobile games like Rush and Dash. Console games were a reference like Frontiers and such. And also, these are characters that have merchandise. That have had merchandise, official merchandise, sold by Sega. So I do not think anything is going to happen to them. If something was to happen, like I said, it'd be temporary. But I don't think anything will actually happen to them. They do this because it's a cliffhanger. They do this, that means, Ian, they do this, he and IDW and Sega, they do this to get your attention, to get you talking and wondering what's going to happen next. It makes you wonder, will they or won't they? And I know some people believe, or fear that Ian would be the kind of guy that would actually go through with something that would upset a lot of fans. And again, I'm not denying that. I am not saying that that's not something he would not do. But I think Ian Flynn has learned his lesson, well enough. I think Ian Flynn has learned his lesson well enough that, if he's going to do something, he needs to make sure it's a temporary situation. Even if it's a long, long wait, which hopefully he's learned, not a lot of people are fans of that. even if it's a long wait, at least he knows I got to have resolution. So to me, in my honest opinion, I would say do not worry. Do not worry, unless something does come out and say, hey, this is pretty much going to be the end of these characters because, we don't need them anymore. I would not worry. I would not worry. Because I could tell you right now, I do not think Ian Flynn, is going to want to get under the ire of Sega. I don't think he's going to want to get under their skin, no matter what side of the pond, they reside on, which is both. But I don't think he's going to want to get under their skin, knowing that everybody across the globe loves Tangle. They love Whisper, and they're becoming fans of these other characters like Jewel and this Lamb Girl. So, all I'm going to say is do not worry. Do not worry. This is just to get you to, basically continue your subscription if you have one, or go out and read the issue when it comes out next, just to see what happens. Because again, he did this same situation with Sonic, Tails, and Amy not that long ago, where Tangle and Belle had to rescue them. They had to go into this thing as well to rescue them. So I don't think, honestly, we have anything to worry about. I really don't. I really don't think we have anything to be concerned about or anything. What's going to happen is you're going to have, the next issue focusing on the girls trying to get out of the situation, and Sonic trying to get out of the situation as well as even going to rescue them from where they are. So I don't think you have anything to worry about. I think all Ian Flynn has done with this comic since he's, come over from Archie along with the Sonic license is up the drama a lot more. He's upped the intensity a lot more than I think anybody would expect. He's basically upgraded, the dark factor, the drama factor a lot more than I think anybody would have thought. So, with that said, though, I don't think we have anything to worry about. I really don't. So, again, I'm not going to say what happened because I'm sure a lot of you probably know what happened already in the more recent issue, as well as, or at least, as well as you. Hold on for a sec. Sorry, I almost lost my train of thought. But like I said, I don't think we have anything to be worried about or anything. This is just part of keeping people invested. So, I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't let it get under your skin. Nothing's going to happen. And all I can say is, what Ian Flynn is doing is his job. Now, again, do I put it past him not to pull the trigger? No, I don't. But I don't think in this case he would. I think if anything, he would wait. This is my opinion. In closing, I think he would wait till the comic hit beyond 100 issues. If it gets there, maybe 75 at the most. But at 100 issues, exactly, I think he would wait till it surpasses that, if it does, to actually consider, should I do this or should I do that? Which would really be, a moment that would affect the comic storyline-wise and fan-wise. So right now, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Nothing to worry about, guys, because this is a similar situation we saw with Sonic, Amy, and Tails that's going on with these three girls, and there's no doubt they will be okay, because again, like I said, I don't think Ian's going to want to, get under the skin of Sega and do something without the consent. Like I said, I don't think he's going to want to get under the skin of Sega and, get under the, get the ire of them by doing something without the consent. So I don't think we have anything to worry about. Again, what he's doing is basically his job as a writer. He's building intensity. He's building, intrigue. Like, okay, what's going to happen next? And like I said, if he was to pull anything like this, he'll wait till the issue at most is beyond 100 issues to start considering it. That's just my opinion. But I don't think anybody has anything to worry about, with what's going on in the more recent issue. Again, I'm not going to say what it is. All I'm going to say is it's something similar to what Amy, Tails, and Sonic went through recently, where Tangle and Bell had to rescue them from that. And that's all I'm going to say. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Comment below, live chat during the premiere. You will get an audio podcast of this at VEW Roses Discussions Podcast. But let me know what your thoughts are. And until next time, I am out.